Hello, my name is Mohit. In this video, I am going to discuss about the NFS server. The NFS means Network File System. Network File System is a client-server application that lets a user view and optionally store and update file on the remote computer as though they were on the user on computer. NFS allows the system administrator to mount all or a portion of a file system on a server. The portion of the file system that is mounted can be accessed by the client with whatever privileges are assigned to each file. Read only, read write. In this demo, you will not only see the configuration but also see the troubleshooting step. Let's see the video of the configuration.
Hello everyone, my name is Mohit. In this video, we will see the network file system. Network file system NFS server. NFS is basically developed for sharing of file and folder between Linux and Unix system by the Sun Microsystem in 1980. It is developed by the Sun Microsystem for the file sharing. It allows you to mount your local file system over a network and remote host to interact with them as they are mounted locally on your same system. With the help of NFS, we can set up file sharing between Unix to Linux system or Linux to Unix system or Windows to Unix system, Windows to Linux system. Windows 2008 also gives the facility to make the NFS server, to design the NFS server. Now what are the benefits of NFS server? NFS allows local access to remote file. Second, it uses standard client-server architecture for file sharing. With NFS, it is not necessary that both machines run on same OS. Means you can use Windows, you can use Linux, you can use Unix. With the help of NFS, we can configure centralized storage solution. Users get their data irrespective of physical location. No manual refresh needed for new file. Newer version of NFS allows support ACL, sudo root mount, and this NFS can be secured with firewall and Kerberos. So now let's see all the point and let's configure NFS server with the help of Windows 2008 server. So this is my Windows Server 2008 R2. Go to the network manager, server manager, collecting data. Okay, that's okay. So we have configured, in the previous video we saw how to configure the DHCP server. Now it's running fine. Click the add role. Add role means now we are giving a new duty to this server. Next. So DHCP server already installed. Let's see the remote desktop, Windows, Active Directory, application server, network policies. Click on the file service because this is related to file service. So now here you can see provide technology that help you manage storage, enable the application, manage shared folder. Okay, this is our NFS server. Next. Now that's okay. Introduction to file service. You can read this one if you want to read. Okay, here there are different kind of services are available under the file services. So but I need the NFS. Where is yes, service for NFS, network file system. Done. Next, install. Installing the packages for NFS. It is not using internet, don't worry. Done. Successful install. Succeed. Completed. Now our NFS server is ready. Now make a folder. Okay, now we need to restart the computer in order to run the service because restart is needed here. Operating system reconfiguration planned. Okay, done. Control and delete to log on. Okay, go to the network manager or server manager. So file system is working fine here. Okay, so it's working fine. I think it's working fine. File services. File service is running. Service all running. Now what to do? Go to the my computer, C drive, create a folder. Rename this folder as test NFS, and here create a file nfs1.txt. write something in it. Hello. Done. And right click on this in this one, NFS sharing. You can click NFS sharing, manage NFS sharing. Click on this one, NFS manage NFS sharing, and now share this folder. Kerberos not needed. No authentication, no server authentication, that's okay. Enable map user access here. Okay, you can use this one, anonymous access, allows unmap user Unix by TK. Okay, that's okay. Okay, and close. So refresh it one more time. Now I can see icon is different right now. Done. Now it's time to open the Linux client. So I'm using a Linux client, Centos machine. You can use any Linux machine. You can use Ubuntu, you can use Red Hat, whatever. Okay. So create a folder here, like I'm creating mkdir, mkdir and NFS. Okay, node folder. First of all, let's check its IP address. If config. So yes, I'm getting IP address from the DHCP server. So first of all, just to be sure, you and this CentOS machine and Windows machine must be in the same network. Yes, so it's VMnet1. That's okay. And we are getting the IP from the DHCP running on the Windows Server 208. If DHCP server is not running, so please allow the DHCP server of this VMware machine. Okay, so I'm not doing anything with the DHCP server. So we have IP. So if we have a firewall, first turn turn off service IP tables, stop. Any firewall is running, so I'm stopping it. Okay, so what is the IP for the server? So check the IP. IP config. So this is the IP of server 2020, and let's check, can we make a connection? Yes, we can make a connection. 192.168.20.20. so it's 20.20 or 2020. So it is not responding. Let's check service IP table. Stop. Oh, let's check. I think Windows is not responding. Let's do the command show show mount -e and 192.168.20.20. Okay, ping is not responding. Maybe the ping service, ICMP service, has not been configured on the Windows server. That's why not responding. But we are getting our directory here. Okay, show mount is a command to find the any shared directory on this server. So show mount -e, and this is the Windows server IP, and we are getting this one. Test NFS is shared for everyone. Okay, so you can see we have already done this step here, test NFS, and we can see here. Now let's try to access. First of all, we need to mount this one. Let's see, mount. So I have already command control R mount. So this is syntax to mount. So here 2020 and mount command, and the folder name is okay. First of all, make a folder here. Make a local folder like Centos NFS. So let's see it. So CentOS folder is created. So we will mount the test NFS server of Windows to this folder. Okay, we have to mount it. We have to mount. So you have already seen this this benefit that with the NFS it is not necessary both. Okay, that's all, because both machine, one is Windows, one is Linux. Okay, and sudo physical centralize. Okay, now here write the mount. So this is a command, so I'm just changing the older command 2020, and folder name is the NFS, test NFS, this one, this test NFS to the our folder that is the Centos NFS. So give the complete path to this Centos NFS, but I am already in that that path, so no need to give the absolute path. Give the relative path. CentOS NFS, sorry, NFS. I hope spelling is right. Done. So mounted. You can see here the icon mounted. Now let's see its. Okay, sorry. Now let's see LSLTR. Now you can see its ID. It's not a user root, it is a very different ID. And we are seeing here CentOS. Can we access this CentOS? No, we cannot. This permission denied. Actually, that is a bug here. Bug in the Windows 208. We cannot access because here ID is different. It's not a root actually. It's a different ID. Okay, randomly assigned ID. Because now this folder, now it's because we mounted the NFS directory here. That's why its owner and group is changed. That's why we cannot access, because the permission is only for the this ID, not for the root, not for something. So if we try to change the ID chmod 777 center, we cannot do that also. That's also not permittable. So what we can do here in this scenario, go to the property, network file system, sharing. Here allow anonymous access. Here type 0. Why 0? Because 0 is the ID of root. If your system contain the root, then you can access, because in the Linux system root always possess the 0 user ID. Okay, user ID. So 0 ID I set that. Okay, now it's close. Done. I hope this time it will work. So I'm making a new directory, that's mkdir. Just repeat it the step. mkdir1. I'm making 1, and same thing I'm repeating. Here I'm CentOS1. Done, and LSLTR. Now I can see this time I'm getting the root access here. Okay, now let's try to access it. CentOS NFS or NFS1 CD NFS1. cd CentOS. Again I'm getting the error. Okay, so again go to that one and click on this one and go to the NFS security, manage share, and allow unmap user join. So 00 is saved here, don't worry. Done. Here. So create the same thing. First of all, make a folder here, CentOS 2, and mount it. Done. Now let's see. I hope this time we can access the CentOS 2. Okay, so next step, so the next troubleshooting step is, maybe it is not shareable, so allow share, go to the security, sharing, so share this folder to everyone here, everyone. Go to the share this folder to everyone and share. Done. So that's shared again. So create a new folder, let's check. This time I hope it works. NFS 3. Okay, so now let's see once again. I think something we missed. Actually, we missed the network permissions here. Here we need to do something on the permissions actually. So go to the permission, and we have only the read only permission. So make it as a, I think it's a read write access. Done. Read write access done. Okay, and close. Done. I hope this time we can access the folders. So just create again. Okay, now I'm checking again, just one to show this time. NFS and manage sharing, permission, read write access, that's okay, that's fine. Okay, close, make a folder here again, NFS 4, and mount NFS 4. Done. And let's check the permission, and I can see that's okay. Now check cd CentOS NFS 4. Again some issue. Let's check one more step here, one more troubleshooting step. Sometime we missed some step. Go to the permission, and here allow root access. Yes, this thing was missed. Now root access allowed, read write is okay, that's okay. Okay, and close. Now this time I think we can access. I can see its permission is, next time you can access any folder here. And now check this one file, and we can see this file. Now this one has a read write permission actually. Now this one has all kind of permissions. So this is not this time this is just for experimentation purpose. But this thing this kind of thing we do not need in the real scenarios, but this is just for the experimentation purpose. And let's check the file here. Okay, if we read, if I want to read NFS cat, nothing. Yeah, you can see hello here, hello. If I create a new file like touch game1.txt, done. I can write the file and check, do we have game1.txt in our server. Game1.txt, yes, game1.txt is present here. Okay, so now this folder is represent, this NFS4 represent the server folder, but it looks like this is our folder, this is our local system folder. So that's the beauty of NFS server. Now what I'm doing here, If I do not allow other user, consider here, go to here and go to the sharing and share. This time here you can see everyone read write, change only the read, or you can remove just read. Okay, share, done, done, close. Now you can see the permission. Previously we were getting the all kind of permissions, but this time if I check, let's check LSLTR. Now I'm getting now this. Okay, come back and check LSLTR and grep Centos. Now this time I'm not getting the you can see write access. I can see the folder, other person can see the folder but cannot write anything, but root has access to write, read and execute the folder. I hope you learned something new. We have done a lot of troubleshooting steps that's necessary sometime. If you forget something like permissions are necessary, sharing the folder for everyone, that's also necessary, and root access also necessary. So I hope you have learned something significant from this video. Everyone, bye bye and enjoy learning. Bye bye.